We've got this operation going, but simultaneously, we've actually got a search possibly for a body on the far south side, the exact opposite end of the county, about an hour away. That we believe that body to be the body of an undocumented immigrant that his family, who lives in South America, was contacted on social media or via an app, a communications app, by somebody that had been with him. They mentioned that they had stopped here in San Antonio and that he suffered a medical episode as they were walking through a wooded area. My understanding is that that group then left him under a tree, either already dead or in the process of dying. They left him there. And so our understanding, as we understand it, we've got possibly a body of a gentleman in his 30s that's out in deep South Bexar County. We're going to be conducting a search out there later today on horseback, and then once the drones are finished here, they're going to head to that area as well. Last night we tried to find the body using infrared technology from DPS 107, our helicopter that we have access to. So we've got these two scenes that are about as physically far apart as you can get and still be in Bexar County, but we're handling it with the resources that we've got. Bueno, nosotros estábamos comentando en eso esta mañana que el número de casos con cuerpos encontrados o cuerpos que no se han encontrado, para nosotros ahorita el número está bien alto. Pero uno de los detectives ya veteranos dicen que en años pasados eso pasa y nomás por chanza pueden pasar en unos cuantos días y luego ya nos tomamos unos cuantos meses sin encontrar nada. Entonces para nosotros es algo normal, desafortunadamente, pero nosotros manejamos cada caso con todo cuidado que podemos.
Dime un poquito del dueño, del propietario de la land y por qué tardó tanto en encontrar este cuerpo. Dices que no viene aquí frecuente.
Los dueños de esta propiedad no vienen para acá seguido. Nos han dicho que ellos pueden ir años sin venir a esta propiedad, pero ayer el hombre que vino a esta propiedad nomás estaba caminando por el monte y se encontró el cuerpo este.
¿Está bien alto el monte, el terreno?
El zacate está aproximadamente a la altura por aquí. Y pues nosotros ahorita, nosotros tenemos pendiente por víboras. Las botas estas son botas especiales por víboras. Es algo que a nosotros tenemos que tener cuidado con eso, al mismo tiempo procesando la escena. Yes, ma'am, that's a good point, and we would ask you all to help us out with that. We've actually got it shut down right over here on Blanco, and then a couple miles down this road. What we want to do is let people know that if you live in here, of course, we're going to let you through. But if you can find an alternate route somewhere, please do so. And be patient with us. It's important to us that we handle this correctly. We're certainly not trying to inconvenience anybody, but we've got to be meticulous in how we handle these scenes.
What details can you share about the other body that's down south there and how that person got to the scene?
Well, so my understanding is that he was with a group of undocumented immigrants that were making the trek, at least in large part on foot. And they had stopped here in San Antonio at a ranch in that area. They ate either at or near that ranch, and they began walking. About 20 minutes walk from their last known location is where he started having medical episodes. My understanding is that we've been in contact with the family, and the family has backed up the fact that he did have a heart condition, so it would not be out of the ordinary for him to have some sort of cardiac episode. Unfortunately, the group, it appears, left him there in whatever condition he was in, and so we're fully expecting to find a body out under a tree somewhere.
What's that exact area?
He's a Guatemalan national.
What's that exact area?
It's south 1604, out near Pleasanton.
And those are stories that we're used to hearing on the border. I mean, obviously when people are crossing,
Right.
Laredo and all the counties down south. But do you see those kinds of cases here that often, where you have that many people walking on foot?
It's not often. And in talking to the residents, I asked them, is this a common area for foot traffic for people that you suspect might be groups of undocumented immigrants? They actually said that's not that common of an occurrence there. They see it, but just not like an everyday occurrence. And in addition, on this case here, I mean, what's certainly interesting about the case is that one of the people with him decided to reach out to the family via this communication app to let them know. So, I mean, I have to think that that was at least a decent thing to do, is contact the family and let them know that their loved one is laying out under a tree in San Antonio. I had hoped that they would have gotten him medical attention instead of leaving him there. But at this point, our number one priority is to find him. His family actually put out a video that I was able to access, and they're making a plea for the public and the media to help. They'd like to give him a Christian burial, and so I've got to be honest. I'm all about that right now. I want to get this gentleman back to his country, back to his family, so that they can give him that Christian burial that they want.
Can you tell us a little bit in Spanish about this undocumented person you found?
Yes. Well, we haven't found him yet, but no lo encontramos todavía. Es un hombre que viene de Guatemala. La familia de él fueron alguien que iba en el grupo con él. Los contactó a ellos en un app que se llama WhatsApp. Le dieron información a ellos que él había fallecido aquí en San Antonio, que ellos iban caminando, se pararon cerca de un rancho que está ahí por el área ese, comieron, cenaron ellos, el grupo, fueron a pie aproximadamente 20 minutos de allí. No se sabe la dirección donde iban, pero sí que iban a rumbo Houston, de aquí de San Antonio. El hombre tuvo un incidente médico, algo le pasó, tuvo problemas. No sé si falleció ahí mismo, pero ellos lo dejaron bajo un árbol con su mochila y un teléfono celular. Lo dejaron ahí. Ahora pensamos que si todo sigue bien para nosotros pensamos que él tiene aproximadamente 5 días ahí de muerto, y pues ojalá y lo encontramos ahora.
¿En qué área?
1604 al sur, cerca de Pleasanton. Y nosotros vamos a estar haciendo la búsqueda esa con los drones, pero también a caballo. Vamos a tener varios caballos ahí en el área este día.
¿Es un hombre de cuántos años más o menos?
36. 34 años tiene el hombre. Y tenemos el nombre de él también. Vamos a mandárselos a todos ahorita. Y ojalá alguien lo ha visto al hombre este.
¿Cómo supieron de este hallazgo? ¿Cómo lo encontraron?
Bueno, no lo encontramos todavía, pero lo que sabemos, la información que tenemos nosotros es que alguien se puso en contacto con la familia. Ellos le dijeron a la familia que la persona esta estaba con él cuando él falleció, y lo dejaron ahí bajo un árbol, y le estaban dando la información a la familia simplemente para que ellos lo podían recoger y sepultar. Y para ahorita, la familia contactó a unos medios. Ellos nos pusieron en contacto con la familia, nosotros hablamos con la familia, y ojalá las esperanzas que tenemos nosotros es que vamos a encontrar a este hombre y vamos a poder entregar el cuerpo a la familia para sepultarlo ya en su país.
And this case was a medical one, but now with the summer heat, I mean, are you preparing yourself to possibly find more situations like this, especially since we're seeing these?
I think so. I think that as we see the heat just unbearable, I would not be surprised to find more. We are certainly putting out a plea to anybody that has a property in that area where we're at. Please make it a point to walk your property, search your property. If you smell anything that might be a dead body, or if you see buzzards or you see other animal activity that might be indicative that there's a body, don't touch anything. Give us a call, 210-335-6000. Give us a call, and we'd love to come out and help you search that property. But certainly we do need the public's help. As I mentioned, the information that we had was that he and his group had walked about 20 minutes from their last known point, which is a ranch out in that area. We don't really have a clear direction that they were walking in. We know that they were heading toward Houston in that general area, but they may have been heading to the nearest railroad tracks to jump a train. We just don't know. So while we would certainly, would like to concentrate our efforts anywhere between here and heading toward the direction of Houston, they may not have known exactly where they were going as well. So we're going to start in the area that we know and try to move around in a spiral pattern, 20 minutes each way at least, to see if we can find this gentleman. We're going to be using horses. Our mounted patrol is going to be out in that area. Our drones will be out in the area as well, and we're hoping to shed some more light on that case. Certainly to recover this body and get him back to his family where they can give him the Christian burial that they want to do.
So a huge search for your team today.
It's a huge undertaking. I mean, these points could not possibly be any further apart and still be in Bexar County. And so my team is split. So I've got the vast majority of my homicide unit is here, and community policing and traffic, and of course the drone team is out here. But also I've got a split team, and they're all heading south right now. My mounted patrol is out there unloading horses. I'm headed that way here shortly. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to be heading that way. So this is literally an all hands on deck situation for the sheriff's office, but we're handling it beautifully. I couldn't be any more proud of these folks and the work that they're doing. Some of them have been up through the night working, and they're still out here in this heat. So my hat is off to them. I just couldn't be any more proud right now.
One more question from this scene.
Yes, sir.
Who found the remains? Did they tell the sheriff's office what they were doing? Were they just walking around the ranch? Were they working on the ranch? What was they doing?
So interestingly enough, they were looking for some cow bones that they knew were out in this area. My understanding is they knew that there was a dead cow out here, and they were looking to recover the skull of that cow for decorative purposes. Very near to that, they found the human body. Thank y'all so much.